Hey guys, this is Unpunk bringing you a video here today. What this is going to be is the complete list of all 36 challenges for all 12 new characters that are going to be coming with the Darkest Shore when the map releases next week. So unfortunately they were found in the code again. I was hoping that this time around they wouldn't be and we'd have a little more of a hunt, but it turns out that they were leaked earlier today. So I wanted to go over all of the challenges and give you guys a good little head start, so that way you guys can start completing these challenges as you get into the map and can have some fun. I will definitely have challenges coming out and guides coming out for each of the characters, so that way you guys can have these simple guides like I have done it with the final right characters and give you guys some good stuff to go on. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So there's going to be 3 different variations of each character, and there's 4 different types of characters we can unlock. What I mean by that is there is going to be challenges for Slayer characters. There'll be 3 different Slayers you can unlock, 3 different Hunters, 3 different Mountaineers, and then 3 different Survivalists. So we'll go from the top down. Your first character is going to be a Deathraven Slayer. It is going to have 3 challenges. First being survive 40 waves with only 2 mystery box weapon purchases in the Darkest Shore. The second challenge is finish 25 consecutive waves using only the Gewehr 2043, Sten, or the GPMG in the Darkest Shore. The third challenge to complete that character will be survive 40 waves without using explosives in the Darkest Shore. Next, we move on to the Bloodraven Slayer. The challenges are destroy every destroyer without missing in the Darkest Shore, destroy a Stuka with the rocket launcher in the Darkest Shore, destroy 15 bombers in minecart tunnels without taking any damage in the Darkest Shore. And that will complete the Bloodraven Slayer character. The third character is the Slayer of Casablaca. Escape the Darkest Shore without unlocking the Pack-a-Punch. Second challenge is escape the Darkest Shore without acquiring armor or downed players. And the third is open the Corpse Gate by Wave 5 in the Darkest Shore. That will unlock you the Slayer of Casablaca. After that, the next character is the Deathraven Hunter. The challenges are going to be survive 25 waves without opening any doors in the Darkest Shore, survive 20 waves without firing a weapon in the Darkest Shore, and survive 15 waves without taking damage in the Darkest Shore. That will unlock you the Deathraven Hunter. Next, we move on to the Bloodraven Hunter, which is obtain Bloodraven Zombie Hunter Part A, Part B, and Part C. I assume that will be related to killing more treasure zombies or something of the likes. The next character is the Hunter from Seville, I believe is how you say that. It is obtain the pommel in the Darkest Shore, obtain the pommel by wave 13, and obtain the pommel within 35 minutes. After that, we have the Deathraven Mountaineer, which is survive in the Darkest Shore submarine pen while the fire pit is active for 10 minutes, kill 100 zombies in the Darkest Shore submarine pen while the fire pit is active within 2 minutes. And the third challenge is survive 10 waves within the Nethera survival chamber without leaving. As for those challenges, I'm not sure exactly how they're going to play out as of now, but as soon as I get those knocked down and figured out, that will be one of the first guides I will put out, because that one seems a lot more complicated than the rest, and that will unlock you the Deathraven Mountaineer. The next character is the Bloodraven Mountaineer, and it is survive 30 waves without any downed players in Grostenhaus. These 3 challenges require to be done in Grostenhaus and are probably the hardest challenges out of the bunch. The next one is survive 20 waves without taking damage in Grostenhaus, which is absolutely insane. And the third one is defeat the Brenner in Grostenhaus, which is around 50 spawn for that Brenner to spawn in, and then you have to kill him. That will unlock you the Bloodraven Mountaineer. After that, you're going to move on to obtain the pommel without unlocking the Uberspregen, which is the Pack-a-Punch. Obtain the pommel without acquiring armor or downed players. and obtain the pommel without blitz buffs, so without buying or purchasing blitz. And that is going to unlock the Mountaineer from Ural, which is a mountain range in Russia, so it is going to be a Russian character. After that, we have survive 40 waves without downed players in the Darkest Shore. That is going to unlock the Deathraven Survivalists, along with surviving 40 waves without turning on the power, and 40 waves without acquiring armor. All of those must be done on the Darkest Shore, and they get you the Deathraven Survivalist. Second to last character is going to be the Bloodraven Survivalist. It is escape the Darkest Shore solo, obtain the pommel in solo in the Darkest Shore, and survive 40 waves solo in the Darkest Shore, and that will once again unlock the Deathraven Survivalist. The last character is the Survivalist from Hanoi, if I said that correctly, and it is escape the Darkest Shore, escape the Darkest Shore by wave 13, and escape the Darkest Shore within 40 minutes, and that will unlock you the Survivalist from Hanoi. If you guys did like this video and it helped you out, definitely drop a like. It really does show that this video helps you guys. And also check the links down in the description. I will have a link to the Reddit post so that way you guys can see all these challenges for yourself if you couldn't catch them all as I was saying them. I hope this wasn't too long for you guys. I just wanted to go through each challenge and let you know how to unlock these secret characters. A lot of these are a lot more challenging in my opinion than the final right characters, and will take a lot more grinding to get them all knocked out, but you'll be able to get more characters quicker as there's only 3 challenges per character instead of 5. Couple of points before I let you guys go is I did want to go into a little bit of history. After reading some of these, I did come across the conclusion that there is one challenge that says survive 10 waves within the Nerthus survival chamber. I believe that's how you say it. I was having a hard time saying that all day, but I went into some background on what that is, and basically those are a group of, that is a goddess that is the goddess of fertility. That goddess was worshipped by the pagans that strayed off from Germany at the time. It was on an unknown island that they went through and worshipped this goddess. Basically, it was a sacred grove or an unspecified island according to what I've researched and found, and there were apparently holy carts rests that draped these statues with cloth that only priests were allowed to touch. That leads me to believe that the statues we have on the final Reich are actually going to be these similar or same statues, but they're covered because they are not supposed to be laid eyes on. Also leading me to believe why the statues have blood dripping down them in the trailer we got from the Darkest Shore. So I think that's going to be really cool for the history and the lore of the map. They're adding in another god or goddess like character and a lot of background there. I think that's going to add a lot of depth to the story, which is really cool. I also am very interested to see where the submarine pen is and how this fire pit is activated, since the challenge says survive in the Darkest Shore submarine pit while the fire pit is active for 10 minutes. This means that whatever this fire pit is, it doesn't seem to be that it is going to be anything like a trap. It is going to be something that blocks off a path or makes it harder to move around in a certain section of either the submarine pin or some other section of the map, as you have to survive for a long period of time in there. So I'm really excited to see how that works, as well as how high of a round it's going to require you to have 2 minutes to kill 100 zombies in the Darkest Shore submarine pit as another one of the challenges. I think that is going to have to be done on a higher round so that you can get your zombie spawns quick enough to kill 100 zombies in 2 minutes, as that seems like a very difficult task at a low round. Once again though, if you guys did enjoy the video, this was informational and helped you guys get a good head start for what's to come on this map when it comes out next week, definitely drop a like. leave a comment on your guys' opinions, what you think, if you're bummed that these challenges got leaked again, or if you're excited that you can go right into the map and start working and grinding to unlock these characters. A lot of them are obviously going to be hidden behind unlocking the pommel and also escaping from the island, which at this point now we know that obtaining the pommel is going to be your first or casual Easter egg path, and once that is acquired, you will then be able to move on to completing whatever tasks are required to escape the island and complete the hardcore path, unlocking whatever is unlocked at that point in time. I hope that this is not an end game kind of hardcore Easter egg and you can continue after, but it seems to be something that you're going to escape and you're going to get a game over like screen, similar to Mob of the Dead or Revelations. But thank you guys for checking out the video. I really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me here with all of the new content on the channel. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys on one real soon.